everyone. Welcome to On the Couch with Jessica. I'm Jessica from Growing Hearts, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about the age-old question that many moms have asked: why does my baby's nappy leak? There are a few principles one can address to prevent nappy leaks, and the first one, the most important one, is sizing. So I'd like to just elaborate a little bit more on that. If you don't have the correct nappy size, if it's too big, your baby's output will just funnel past the leak guards or out the top, and you will struggle with leaks. But if a nappy is too small, also there's not enough surface area or absorptive surface area for the nappy to absorb your baby's output, and then you will also struggle with leaks. So how do you find the correct size? It's important when finding the correct size nappy to take into account your baby's weight, your baby's height, and your baby's age, because those three factors make up your baby's build. And a nice reference is to look at your Road to Health chart that you get in your clinic book when you have your baby. The hospital would give it to you, and that will give you a better idea of your baby's build. Is your baby petite, or is your baby chunky, or is your baby average? A petite baby might stay in a particular nappy size longer than the weight indicated on the pack, where your chunky babies, because their diameters are bigger, might go over to the next size faster than the weight indicated on the packet. But the general weight on the packaging is, a good guideline to go by, but it's important to take into account your baby's build. Then the next factor to consider is application. Are you putting the nappy on right? And so Sophie has volunteered today to show us how her nappy fits her correctly. And you want to make sure that the nappy is midline and center, and that it is not tucked in or folded in anywhere, and to make sure that the straps are secured decently, that there's not too much of a gap here, obviously not too tight. And then also to make sure that all the way around the little legs, the leak guards, the frilly bits, the outer ones, are on the outside, they're not tucked in, and that the inner leak guard is snug against baby's leg. And I'll show you that now as well on a different nappy. Here we go. So what I love about the High Baby Premium nappies is that they have a double leak guard. The leak guards are extra depth, so they can accommodate your baby's output, and that depth of the leak guard varies depending on the nappy size. So the bigger the nappy, the deeper the leak guard. And the edging of the leak guard is super soft. It's got this little elastic layer so that the leak guard can fit snug around baby's leg, and that is really, really soft, which is nice because it doesn't cut in and hurt baby's skin. As I said, the hydrophobic layer, the material, also repels water, so it doesn't let urine seep through, keeping your baby safe and dry at night. So I really love this feature on the High Baby Premium nappies. The next factor to also consider is if it's a boy or if it's a girl. If it's a little boy, you want to make sure that little weapon is facing down, because if you strap the nappy and it's facing up, it's going to cause chaos and leaks. So you want to make sure that everything that needs to be pointing down is pointing down, and then you secure the nappy secure enough to make sure that it stays down, because that's where you struggle with leaks. And once you have got baby all strapped up and sealed up and ready to go, get into the habit of double checking and making sure that the leak guard, this inner leak guard, fits snug around baby's leg, it's not curled in or tucked in, and that the frilly bits are not on the inside against baby's leg, but that it is on the outside. and that way you can prevent leaks. I hope that you found this helpful, and should you be struggling with leaks or struggling with finding the correct size, feel free to get in touch with us at head office at Exigo Care, or to get in touch with your nearest reseller. All of us are able and willing to help you where possible, and I hope that you found this helpful. Until next time.